Dog Nation, Jackson, Janet's greetings and welcome to your daily dose of Donkey with Ginger. It's your boy, the Viking Donkey, bringing you some nonsensical off-season Steelers talk, although kind of almost preseason. We had the Hall of Fame game go on, things like that, and you don't have to listen to me monologue this week. I know everyone's sigh of relief right now. Gingy, welcome. How's it going?
Mutant Gingy in the house. We hanging out. We have training camp action. Donkey.
Losing a
That's
lot
what Gingy's
of
in it for.
defense alignment. A lot, Gingy. Week 1, 3 down with injuries. Woo.
I'll be careful with that.
I mean, lost the undrafted rookie who got quickly replaced. Owuakwam, is that the one who went down as well? But maybe the biggest impact was Dean Lowry. Looked like he was probably going to be the top backup exterior tackle. Put on IR already. Not a good sign to start things week 1 of camp.
No, got to keep him healthy, Donkey. That's one of the keys of camp. Getting through it, building team rapport, keeping everybody healthy. I feel like there's some rapport going on. But, yeah.
There's some fights going on. I've always said this before. I don't care about training camp stats. I don't really care about preseason stats. It's more about getting people ready. And thank goodness, because if I cared about that stuff, I guess I'd be jumping off the ledge like a lot of the clickbait websites out there are doing right now based off alleged production of some of our players. Gingy, do you put any onus into a way a person performs? More so in training camp, like preseason games, you're going against another team that's trying stuff. Still should be a grain of salt. But training camp, do you put any onus into a way someone's performing during this time frame?
Yeah, what kind of onus?
Do you care that Broderick Jones is getting smoked every practice?
No, I don't.
That's what I was alerting to.
That's what it's in for. Yeah, that's what practice is for.
However, with the Broderick Jones thing, do we maybe actually feel a little scared here? Because let's be honest, he got smoked every play last year too. Does the not progression maybe in his case warrant a little bit of, oh no?
Not at this time. Let him warm up, Donkey. Let them all warm up.
Wait
how long
till
are you going to give this
preseason
offense?
week 2.
How long are you
6
going to give this off? Yeah, exactly.
Same thing I do everything.
Right?
6 weeks.
So,
I judge after 6 weeks. You know that. I said this every time a quarterback goes to a new team. Give them 6 weeks to get tape, then you find out who you are.
So you're going to give Broderick Jones that time
2 games.
No.
He gets 2 games because he sucked last year. Hold on. Not the same thing. That dude has 17 games plus the season prior of sucking on tape. He has to prove something early. By week 3, that guy needs to be showing me something. Because if he doesn't, Gingy, I'm concerned.
That's pretty harsh.
It's not harsh. Gingy, I gave him all last year to show me something. You tell me Broderick Jones is a guy based off last year that you would go into this year and be like, yeah, dude, I'm absolutely satisfied with him. Not only moving from right tackle, which is the normally less hard to play tackle, I'm fine with him being the left tackle on the quarterback's blind side. Tell me, after 17 games last year, you feel confident with Broderick Jones at left tackle.
Maybe not.
Exactly. It's not that I don't give him time. It's Gingy, I already gave him a whole damn season. Offensive lineman, he didn't. This is the thing, too. Put on the tape last year, Gingy, and tell me that he was better in week 17 than he was in week 1. That's what really gets me is he got progressively worse through the year rather than better. To me, he's a guy who needs to come out with a fire under his butt and prove something, and the Steelers should have done a better job at getting him competition because there's no one on this team to push him right now. And to me, that's what's scary. He needs to prove it to me early. That's all I'm saying.
Not much grace there with you, Donkey, but I understand. That's a first round guy. Got to produce first round value. We're getting to that time where, that time overall with his contract where we're
5th-year options up after the season.
Yeah, you're gonna have to start evaluating for the future.
Mm-hmm.
And I understand.
And let's be honest here, Gingy, this roster the Steelers have created is not built to develop an offensive lineman right now. This roster is in win now mode. Broderick Jones cannot be spent this year trying to develop. Broderick Jones needs to be productive this year. If he is not, that could cripple our whole offense. I mean, you're talking a weakness at arguably the most important position on the offensive line on a team that wants to run the ball successfully. And importantly, this is Aaron Rodgers isn't going to be dodging people back there, Gingy. If Broderick Jones can't block, we might as well just send Aaron Rodgers to the retirement home now and save us a couple pennies.
Yeah, I can't have it.
I guess our best option if he can't block would be Will Howard because he's the only one who can run around a little bit. Also, wide receiver 2 still allegedly addressed by the Steelers. Do you feel confident with the bodies we have in camp? One of these guys, I think the name that's been mentioned the most is Roman Wilson. Do you feel comfortable and confident with him going into the season as our number 2?
Yeesh, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think I am. But that's a guy that I hear is really, really blowing up at training camp. Yeah.
It depends on what source you go to. The dudes from the Trib have absolutely loved him. The non-Trib dudes have said he hasn't shown up at all. So I really don't know who to believe. I'm not there. I can't see it. But I have half the writers telling me Roman Wilson looks like a stud, and the other half saying, dude, he doesn't even get to the football. So I don't. I can't tell you, man. There's no way for me to watch these things.
That's just wait and see.
Yeah, I got to wait till the preseason games, probably a regular season game before you really get to see. But I would really like another option brought in. I don't know, Gabe Davis type of guy. Someone out there who can produce a little bit. Sure. The one thing I can tell you, because I saw a highlight of it on Twitter, is Caleb Johnson's faster than Najee Harris. That might be the biggest plus for the Steelers in the whole offseason. Can Caleb Johnson be a better Najee Harris, Gingy?
Let's hope so. Right? Otherwise, why get rid of Najee Harris?
Well, if Caleb Johnson's just a replacement for Najee, I think that's why you do it, right? Because why pay Najee big money when you can replace him with a rookie running back who's of talent? So I guess what we will say is he probably needs to perform maybe a slight step behind what Najee produced, and you're just as good. But if he can outperform, man, that'd be huge, especially if Jaylen Warren takes the steps forward being now the feature back, which is, I don't know, here, there, or not. We did finally get rid of Cordero Patterson, so we don't have to talk about him anymore, Gingy. Dude's out there tweeting about how he gets released on his off day, and then all I see is all the Friday jokes going, Craig, how you gonna get fired on your day off? And Donkey's just rolling, man. I love that movie.
Wow. Wow. Disrespectful to Cordell.
He out there stealing boxes on his day off. You know how it be.
Dang.
He got to get moving, man. He knew it was coming. He got to get moving.
Doing them dirty.
Outside of that, Gingy, some fun names being linked to the Steelers in trades. Apparently, Micah Parsons is really mad at Jerry Jones because Jerry Jones negotiates contracts like he's a total piece of garbage, which, news alert, Jerry Jones is a total piece of garbage. Neither here nor there. So Micah Parsons on the trade block, and Terry McLaurin on the trade block. Wide receiver Washington. Now, I don't think we trade for him because we'd have to pay him big money, and heaven forbid we have 2 highly paid wide receivers. But Gingy, Micah Parsons, Terry McLaurin, either one of them interest you coming to Pittsburgh and us being willing to give them market value to improve this team, allegedly?
Terry McLaurin. What does that do for you?
That makes me happy. That makes me happy because if Roman Wilson is the guy they claim to be, and then we have Terry McLaurin, and then we have DK Metcalf, and we've seen the speed in Calvin Austin, dude, we might have a good offense. Maybe, if our offensive line can block. But maybe, are you willing, this is a question too, I guess, on it. Are you willing to go $30 million a year for Terry McLaurin?
$30 million? You can't. We can't. I don't think
My
so.
argument,
At 30,
my argument is, can we give him $30 million for 3 years when you consider Aaron Rodgers was on a 1-year ride? Is the fact that we'd have to pay him in 2 years where we're not really trying, is it worth it? Because you do kind of have to spend money. If you backload that contract, think about it. His contract will come off the books before you have to pay a quarterback. If the thing that gets him here is he just wants to go to someone who pays him, and we're willing to maybe pay him what he's worth or maybe slightly more, like we did DK Metcalf, I I don't know, Gingy. I kind of am intrigued by it just based off where the Steelers are going in the next 3 years, which has to be a rebuild after going all in with this Rodgers team. I don't know if it's a bad thing to overpay a guy like McLaurin who can definitely change the dynamic of this team, right?
yeah, I would say so. That definitely changes up things on offense.
Mm-hmm. Arthur Smith won't know what to do, though, because it's not a tight end, so he can't run 13 personnel. But, we'll just have to have our offense coordinator figure it out a little bit, Send some FedEx packages out there to be caught by these wide receivers. Stamp Rodgers on the from, and, put some wide receivers on the two, and let's see what happens.
Let's go. Sign me up, donkey.
That's what I'm talking about. Gingy.
You might as well hypothesize about the other one too, donkey. What kind of offense are you looking at with Micah Parsons? Oh my
God, dude.
Defense.
So you have to find a way to play 3 outside linebackers at that point, right? Like there has to be 3 of those guys on the field between Baby Herbig, Highsmith, Watt, and Parsons. You have to find a way to get 3 of them on the field. And if we get 3 of them on the field, say one plays slight middle linebacker type of thing, non-coverage style middle linebacker, or maybe we take off our nose tackle on passing downs and just have a bunch of speed rushers. How'd you set up for that as an offensive line or as an opposing team? Like, what do you do?
I don't know. Everything's sledding downhill at you.
That awesome. Would be. I understand that he already is in a position where we're super strong, but Gingy, I love the idea of innovating something, doing something different, bringing something to the league that it hasn't seen before, right? Tell me what team could ever have 3 different 12-plus sack edge rushers, all remotely still ultra productive, on the same team, on the same field, at the same time. That just, no one's done it, no one's seen it. What do you do? Especially when you consider both Micah Parsons and TJ Watt have shown the ability to drop back in coverage. Like, what the heck do you do?
Huge.
That absolutely changes things. And think of all these press corners we've added recently. Gingy, we line up, what's the rookie's name? Harmon. We line up Harmon, Hayward on the outside, and then we stick all 3 of those pass rushers in the middle of them, right? Like lined up over the center. You have Micah Parsons, you have TJ Watt, you have Alex Highsmith, all lined up over the center. And then we're playing press coverage on the outside with hopefully still mediocrely athletic Darius Slay, hopefully rebounding Jalen Ramsey and Joey Porter Jr. Dude, all they need is like a second and a half and that quarterback's going to get it, right?
Right. That's good. That would be awesome.
That would be so fun to see. Let's get back into the realm of reality. So the Steelers did address their safety depth. They brought in Chuck Clark. Can I say I'm tired of Baltimore Ravens rejects, specifically Chuck Clark, who, ironically, I remember because every time we torched the Ravens deep, do you know who we torched? Chuck frickin' Clark. Dude, sign me up for the absolute most hated signing of the offseason being that guy. With the people who are still out there, the dude we settle on is Chuck Clark. Okay. Make me feel better about this, Gingy. This is the one thing that's dragging me down. I need good vibes on this one.
Nothing to be said there. I agree with you. There is a lot of rejects from Ravens coming this way.
Yeah, and I'm not sure any of them has performed well. Like, I don't think Patrick Queen lived up to his selling. I think last year our best linebacker was Peyton Wilson, which, by the way, Gingy, Paul Holcomb hasn't gotten hurt yet. I'm really excited about Cole Holcomb because, man, if he can be back to 90% of the player he was as a Steeler, not even 90% of the player he was as a Commander, 90% of those few games we saw as a Steeler, he's the best middle linebacker we've had in a decade. And man, I really hope Cole Holcomb is back. I really hope he's healthy. And I really hope he can be what he was in that little glimmer we got of him since we signed him away from the Commanders.
I. Mm. I'm thinking about that, Donkey. No, I know.
I left Gingy speechless. Gingy's like, Donkey, my favorite player is Patrick Queen. I just don't want to tell you because you hate on him so much. So I have nothing to say of Cole Holcomb because he's not taking my boy spot.
We'll save it for when he does awesome. That's when we'll start talking about him.
Fair.
But for me, I mean, we still have to shore up this offensive line. What we got, Simualu coming off of
some non-football injury thing.
Yeah,
he's on the NFI list, not non-football injury list. Yeah.
Glad to see. I wonder where he's at in his progress towards the season.
They took him off the list, which means he probably should be full progress, full go by now. I think McCollum, the center, I think he got a little banged up. I don't know. I'm going to be honest with you. Unless it's a serious injury like the Dean Lowry one, I don't pay too much attention to what's happening in camp because, oh my God, dude. Tell me I should care about football without pads, and I'll tell you, cool, when's the flag football game?
Yeah, but moving up in the world, huh? How about ESPN on site? Did you see the Pat McAfee show on site at Latrobe?
I heard that the Steelers fans don't realize how dumb it is to let someone live rent-free in your head. And if you have to chant at an opposing player that's of a lesser team, dude, stop letting that dude live rent-free in your head, Steelers fans. Get the hell over it. Come on now. Wow. I'm a little disappointed in Steeler Nation from what I heard them chanting, man. And it's not because they were chanting it at him. That's cool in a game. I'm fine with that in a game. You know, you get after them during a game, right? But if you're thinking about this dude in the middle of training camp starting, he's living rent-free in your head, and y'all just need to get a little bit over it, all right? Y'all need to get out of them little padded safe spaces, come out to reality, have a little check, and realize some dude making $40 million in Cleveland is not that important.
Well, you heard it here first.
You know what I wanted to hear during the Pat McAfee being chanted, Gingy? You know what I'd love to hear? Aaron Rodgers, show that we're behind our new quarterback. Come on. We had a chance to show that we're united on this team. Instead, our fans show that we're still thinking about the damn Browns because Myles Garrett beat us in the playoffs some, holy hell, was that like 6 years ago? At this point, was that 6 years ago?
Seems like it, yeah, a long time.
Oh, my God. That's not something I wanted to think about or consider. So, you know, I guess here's to that one and all of that good fun stuff. Gingy, anything else that's really catching your mind? Do you happen to catch any of the Hall of Fame game?
No, did not.
Dude, wasn't really
on my mind.
The guy I wanted to take a flyer on, Trey Lance. He actually looked good, man. He made some nice little over-the-top passes, looking to be the backup quarterback there in the Chargers. Really good to see. And this is a crazy thing to think about, Gingy. Since the year 2018, in terms of like high-level passes, so either actual college games or professional games, since 2019, Trey Lance has thrown 495 passes or something. Bo Nix threw 564 passes last year. Think about that. This dude he's never really gotten it. I really hope nothing but the best for him, and I really hope that we steal him next offseason after Harbaugh fixes whatever the hell's wrong with him. And he's our bridge quarterback with whichever rookie we draft. I really do. I wanted to put that out there because watch the Hall of Fame game, and the one dude who definitely stuck out to me was Trey Lance. So give him a little kudos there for sticking with it and looking good. And, hey, don't think redemption stories don't happen. Just look at Geno Smith and how much he's getting paid by the Raiders.
Sounds real shaky, Donkey, but okay.
He's getting paid, man. I'll be Geno Smith. Let me be Geno Smith for one game.
Oh, Geno Smith getting paid, but all that other business about Trey Lance.
Okay. I'd like to see the kid sit back and develop. It looks like he's doing his time. He's doing it the right way. He's not making the big fuss from being, what was he, a second or third overall pick? He was really early in that draft, right?
Was.
Yeah, definitely top 10. And Gingy, we're getting close. Are you getting excited for preseason football coming?
Absolutely. Donkey, ready to see what this offense is made of.
Well, hopefully we don't show them too much. Got to keep it a little vanilla out there. I really got nothing else to talk about. The NFL, if you all didn't know, had the crazy shooting situation where the guy went into the wrong spot because he went a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. So, honest question here, Gingy. Do you feel the NFL will have heightened security based off what happened near their league office last week?
I do.
Which we won't talk about in terms because I heard YouTube does not like when you talk about that type of stuff. Does not like the harmful stuff. I got nothing else, Gingy.
Nothing else from me.
All right, then I guess it is time for a shout out. Gingy's not gonna.
I don't do that yet. We're getting close, though, Donkey. Gingy's. We're getting so close.
You know what? I'm gonna give a shout out to a guy who I thought underperformed, but he had one really good game as a Steeler running the ball. And you know what? Cordero Patterson, I didn't like your signing from the get-go. I think them holding on to you this long was a little awkward, but you know what? I'll give you a shout out because I will say this: you definitely, when you were in there, gave us your all, and you became a decent north-south runner for us. So I'm not going to go as far as saying good, but decent. And at this time of the year, I'll give you your kudos to us and to the other couple Steelers who have gotten released this far. Thank you for giving your little bit of time and effort to us. But I'll let you know now that I'm the Viking Donkey. That's Viking_Donkey at Twitch or Twitter. Your daily dose of Donkey Ginger. This is where you get all this awesome content. Soon we'll have actual plays on an actual television that actually get taped, that actually almost matter to talk about. Leave us a comment. Let us know what you like. Let us know if you want to cover anything else. Maybe even talk about some other random team that will just throw stuff at the wall and hope it sticks because we really are at the age where we barely follow one. Gingy, let them know.
Mutant Gingy in the house. We hanging out. We playing life, Donkey. We playing life now. We're getting excited for Aaron Rodgers, Donkey. Holy smokes. ESPN at Latrobe. Oh, my goodness, the Steelers are just about relevant. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Bum, bum. Wave them if you got them.